Welcome back to Read 'em and Weeb. My name is Davey. This is my friend Esau. We are gonna read some manga and talk about it. Well, we already read it, but how are you feeling? How you doing, man?
Oh, I have to read this manga real quick.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't know we were supposed to read it beforehand.
I feel great. Surprised we did an intro for this one.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding. That being said, I'm super excited to get into this one because I actually really like the Pokemon manga. It's very fun.
Yeah. If you haven't watched our Dragon Ball podcast, and this is the first one that you're watching, we recommend you go watch that. But basically what we do is we're going to read a volume or two per episode, talk about it, give our thoughts, and then just kind of, shoot the shit about it. We originally planned to do 2 volumes per episode.
Yeah, we thought this was going to be a very short series.
Yeah. So Pokemon Adventures by Hidenori Kusaka?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
That's how I assume I pronounced it. But it's a Pokemon Adventure manga that came out in tandem with the first gen Pokemon series. Completely different from the game, completely different from the anime. Particularly, this goes over the story of Red and his Pokemon journey rather than Ash.
Not even just Red, to be fair. There's a game, there's a character.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
So the adventures of Red, we already met Blue, and then we eventually meet Green.
Cool.
Oh, they do say her name.
So when we do like Pokemon or like, you probably know more about this. Is my first time reading this Pokemon manga. When we do like Pokemon Emerald Generation 2 or 3, that's 3. Is it the different pro tag or is it
different pro tag?
Cool.
It switches pro tags every adventure.
That's cool.
Yep.
I guess we'll just jump in. We're gonna do volume 1 this episode. Very bulky.
Yeah. So these are dense with information. They were like, we don't got time. Here's all the story.
Yeah, because I was like, man, this is a lot of stuff. Like by the end of volume 2 is what we read for this recording session. I was already like, we're running out of stuff. If I'm remembering the game correctly, the game is not that long.
So Red's personal arc is a little shorter than you think. It eventually does switch to a different arc.
Oh, okay. Does he just? Because I remember, if I remember correctly, I've seen manga bits and pieces, but never fully read it. He gets fucking sick later.
He's always sick. But yes, he does get fucking sick.
So we meet Red. He's a boy from Pallet Town.
He is? Sorry.
I didn't know he like just had a Poliwhirl.
Yeah, it's his buddy. He had it since it was a Poliwag.
I like that.
Same.
It's different. I thought they were just going to start him with a Pikachu, which he does get a Pikachu, but I thought they were going to start him with one. Also gave him a Bulbasaur.
Yeah, that's his starter. Because it matches him. Black and white.
Red. The fuck up. I thought he was going to get Charmander, but I'm glad we have some Bulbasaur representation.
Bulbasaur is the best starter.
He is the best starter.
He's the
cutest. Stats-wise, right?
I don't know.
I feel like Bulbasaur is the better starter to pick if I'm playing the game. Squirtle's my favorite.
Oh, that's another thing I would like to go over. This is not like the anime, and there's not like the games in the sense of... It's very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they kind of just make shit up on how it works, and I love it.
So I thought he was going to pick Charmander.
Well, he didn't pick anything. He just got him.
Oh, yeah, he just got the Bulbasaur.
That's another thing that they show. Like, you don't get a starter. You just get your own Pokemon. If you catch it, it's yours.
Well, I think normally you don't get a starter, right?
Yeah.
The pro tags are just special because they're given one.
Well, the pro tags didn't get one.
In the manga, yeah.
Yeah, they're not given one, and it's no, they were given them. Like, it wasn't because they were special. It was always like, oh yeah, you're 10 now. You get a Pokemon from Professor.
I always took
blank.
it. I guess so. I always thought it was like
4 people in that village.
You're right. Fair enough. Valid. True. I like that there's some Bulbasaur representation. Yeah. Bulbasaur's cool. Like, he's so fucking cute.
Yet another character who lives in the boonies of Buck Nowhere. That's a common theme I've noticed with these kind of pro tags.
Oh yeah, Goku and Red.
Yeah.
Being Hicks, and they have like their speech to match it.
Yeah.
I think Dragon Ball did it a little better with kind of consistently making Goku talk a certain way.
Well, to be fair, I don't mean like that kind of, like, he lives in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Like he lives with. He's not like a fucking caveman like Goku.
Oh
He
yeah,
lives
for sure,
alone.
for sure. We never meet his family, but he just kind of leaves home.
He just leaves. It's really funny.
So the story just kind of kicks off because these kids are like trying to catch a Nidoran. And Red just comes up and he's like, "Oh, this is how you do it, kids." And he pulls out his Poliwhirl. And he catches it. Then he also sort of hear about Blue, and it's like, oh, there's another trainer, Pokemon, Professor Oak's grandson,
who's been studying abroad.
And I wouldn't refer to her that way, but go off, King. I'm cutting that out. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so this shows that the very limited skill ceiling in Pallet Town. First of all, there's just a Nidorino vibing in Pallet Town, and everyone's like, let's throw things at it.
Yeah, these kids.
Yeah, these actual babies.
They have like nets and shit. They don't even have like Pokeballs.
Yeah.
No, they do.
Yeah.
It just won't work.
That being said, he just catches it. We never see this Nidorino again.
Never. In fact, he catches more later.
Yeah. He just abandons. They do bring up why, but he just abandons it at home. And he's really cocky. I kind of like that. Oh,
Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's really interesting how they develop this character that doesn't speak in the original game. Might I add, we're both pretty big Pokemon fans. I would say myself more like after Gen 5, I think I was more of a card game fan, and then you still played the games.
I've played all the games.
Mm-hmm. Have you played the newest one?
I haven't finished it.
I'm still on Sun and Moon.
You have my copy, don't you?
I do.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering where that went.
No, I have it. What's it called? So I'm still there. I still haven't beat it.
Thankfully, none of them show up here.
Yeah, thank God.
We don't have to meet Sun or Moon. By the way, that might be their names. I haven't gotten that far in the manga. I think I've gotten all the way to the Pearl, Platinum, and Diamond.
How is that one?
I got there.
We'll find out. It's cool. It's a cool way to adapt Red. I like him being this cocky, like, this is like if Krillin was the protag.
I like it.
You know?
That being said, he's not a bad person.
No, not at all. He's actually a really good kid.
Yeah, he's teaching these people. That being said, he is like, I'm better than Professor Oak, obviously, for no reason.
Yeah, he's like, I'm better than you, but like, I'll help you out, kid.
You fucking book nerd.
Yeah, you fucking dweeb. You got a grandson? Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah.
You old?
And then we are immediately introduced to our villains. Team Rocket. Unlike in the anime, they're a threat.
No,
a real threat.
A real threat. They try to kill people.
They probably succeed on killing people. Let's be honest.
But they haven't succeeded killing this 10-year-old.
Yeah. Well, you can't kill a 10-year-old. Everyone knows that. They always bounce right back.
It's, as we mentioned before, it's very like dense when it comes to stuff.
We've barely covered like 4 pages.
Yeah. The first chapter is the only one that feels like, okay, this is like, a coherent story. And then right away, it
starts to jump. You never see any traversal, anything. There's no like adventure. There's like, he's there.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're at Pallet Town. Welcome to Viridian City.
Yeah. It's a little jarring, if I'm honest, but I like this story.
Oh yeah. It's fun. Like once you get used to the pace, it doesn't become jarring anymore.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just like, okay, this is what we're doing now. It is interesting coming into like a big IP like this. And I guess at the time, Pokemon was very popular from right off the bat. But they were in such an early stage, they just really let them let loose. And they were like, go ahead and tell the Pokemon story, but like do your thing with it,
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's like one of the better game manga adaptations that I've seen.
Yeah, and immediately following Team Rocket, we meet the best character, Blue. I really like Blue.
I really like Blue too. I would say I'm more of a Red fan myself.
That's like Smell You Later.
So Blue,
I really like the game.
Blue has the Charmander because he's blue.
Yeah. Also, he's fighting Mew.
He is right off the bat.
Yeah, Mew is just there. He's like, Charmander, see you could fuck this thing up. And then fucking Mew just summons a lightning bolt. And he's like, this is what I really like about Blue. He understands Pokemon and training Pokemon.
Yeah, he played the games.
Yeah, he played the game. He's playing the game.
Yeah. He's the type of guy to like
study
study the matchups and have like the perfect route.
He knows the hitboxes and everything. He knows the movesets everything has.
Yeah. It's
like, oh, level 25 Mew. I know its moveset.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt. Teleport. The kill red button. Thankfully, that's not me.
The Blue's character, he walks a fine line of like being like too much of an asshole, but he's still kind of like a good person.
I would say no, otherwise. He's like, I don't have time for this arrogant kid. He's like, he sees himself as above Red because, like, let's be honest, he kind of is.
Yeah, like Red's like a shitter.
Yeah,
like, but he's also like typical. But he's not like overtly like fuck you, you know? Like,
yeah.
He wouldn't like leave Red to die somewhere, you know?
Yeah, he's a rival, not a fucking villain.
Yeah, I know, but like in the anime, he's a fucking asshole.
Oh, because you're talking about a different character. That's Gary.
Oh, it's Gary, you're right. Weird. Why the fuck did they Oh yeah, because he's not Red, he's Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I forgot they named him Gary.
Sorry. He also has a lot of fans in the...
Yeah, so like, Blue's cool. Blue's a Chad.
Yeah.
Gary's a dick. Fuck Gary. Meow.
I...
The snail.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. Sorry, my brain was like, I had to reverse, like rewind, like, okay, why did he meow?
It's not just autism.
Yeah, when you're listening to like a YouTube video, the guy says something out of pocket, you're like, no, this had to be in like context.
So in my next video, I thought it'd be funny to put a random Discord notification in the middle of the video.
Not mine, must be yours. Did the video?
Stop it to check. It's a good bit.
Thanks. That being said, this entire time, Blue is just like a little, like he's also arrogant, like a little like Red, but he has the knowledge and skill to back it up.
Yeah.
On top of that, he will admit when he's wrong. He'll thank you when you help him. He's done that several times.
Begrudgingly, but he'll do it.
Yeah. But like he's very fair, and it's genuinely like, okay, this guy likes Pokemon and Pokemon collecting. It's also another thing. The goal is the Pokédex as well,
which I really like.
Badges are secondary. He kind of just stumbles upon them.
Badges, so far, there's no like anything alluding to becoming the Pokemon champion or like fighting the Elite Four. It's all been like these badges will help you train your Pokemon. So that's the incentive to get them.
Sorry, you just awoken every memory of the Elite Four. You were like holding a key and you accidentally put it in the lock that is my brain and opened it.
You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So as far as we know, all these badges are for is to like help him train.
Yeah. That being said, Ash is like, fuck. Red is like, bro, why didn't you fucking catch the Mew? Because Red is like, our Blue. Fuck. This is gonna be hard.
It really isn't.
Blue is
Gary.
Gonna be Meow.
Meow.
Blue's like, all right, Charmander, we're clearly not gonna win this fight. You're level 5. He's level 200.
Yeah, why did he pull out the Charmander?
Yeah,
you've been studying abroad. Why didn't you?
Well, he's been studying, not catching.
Not catching.
Yeah.
Why would you even like attempt?
Well, you don't know. He doesn't have a scouter.
I guess you're. Charmander, what's the scatter say about its power level?
Char. He's like, fuck, I don't speak Charmander.
Damn it. Fuck. Why didn't I wear it? Why did I give the scouter to Char? He won't give it back.
One Char. I think that's yes.
What's the scouter say about his power level? Yes. Fuck, and he won't give it back. He'll hit me with fire if I try to take it. I could get another one, but like it's gonna take like 3.
It's about the principal now.
It's gonna be like 3 days at least.
That being said, Red tries to catch the Mew and his Poliwhirl gets fucked.
I would order another one, but I'm never in the same place for so long.
The school would only give me one. I can't work at anymore. Stop giving me scouters.
Dox me.
Oh, fuck. And just change it to like Capsule Co- or Silphco? Silphco.
Arby's.
Or just use a Pokemon place.
You're right.
Like Silphco.
Poke Arby's.
Shut the fuck up. It's Silphco, you stupid.
Pokemon Center.
Sure.
That is a place.
Yeah.
I would love to work at the Pokemon Center.
I wouldn't. Can you imagine like some fucking 10-year-old with his dead Pikachu coming in being like, please help me?
No, I meant the actual fucking store.
Uh-huh.
I meant the real place, dog.
Yeah. A Pokemon Center. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Or is there only one?
There are two, I believe.
I'll work at the other one.
New York, one in Japan.
I'll work at the one in Japan. I can speak Japanese.
Dude, I would love to take a trip to Japan and go to their Pokemon Center.
Why not the one in New York?
Well, that one doesn't have Japanese Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you
I'll
can't
go to
read
both.
Japanese though.
I can, but the cards are really nice.
That's fair.
I love collecting Japanese Pokemon
I like
cards.
the backs. I like their backs better than I like the English backs.
Oh yeah. I agree.
The Pocket Monsters.
Their full arts are just like they're also less expensive.
Well, yeah, it's because gambling's illegal in Japan.
Based.
Or packs. There's a limit.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon Center
gambling.
limits you.
No, with like gambling. I mean,
yeah.
talking about Pokemon cards.
Yeah. The Pokemon Center in Japan does limit you, which it's tough because to order directly from the Pokemon Center in Japan, you have to like use a proxy service and then hope they're valid and they won't just steal your money. It's tough. So I have to buy off of independent sellers, and sometimes they send me fake shit and I get really upset.
I don't have that problem.
The Eevee set that came out a couple years ago was really fucking good, and I love that set. Anyway, no, I would not work at the hospital.
Okay, it's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast forward. After getting his ass kicked, Red's like, maybe I should go to school for catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
So he goes to talk to Professor Oak. He just breaks in, sees the Bulbasaur, and after getting caught, he lets all of the professor's Pokemon out, and then he gets shit on.
He does get shit on.
Yeah.
Releases everything he owns, and then he has to go get it, which they do pretty fast. It's the first time skip that we see.
Yeah. They just kind of fast forward to, we got everything except for Bulbasaur.
Yeah. And then, so I guess the whole thing is that Bulbasaur doesn't like Professor Oak. He's like, every time I try to get Bulbasaur, he like snaps at me and he's like an asshole. And then Red's like, hey, buddy. And he's like petting him, and Bulbasaur's like, you're cool.
Hell yeah.
This is my guy. Yeah. Pokemon are kind of like cats, because cats will only love one person.
They only can love one person legally.
Yeah. And like Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
That's a cute as fuck picture, by the way.
This one?
Yeah, Bulbasaur's cute as fuck.
I love Bulbasaur. That being said, they also just break into the Viridian Gym. Or what is it?
Yeah, it's the
Viridian
City Gym.
Which has been closed down for some reason.
And they just go right in.
Yeah, and then there's just they call it a wild Machoke. My brother in Christ, you broke into this building.
Yeah, is it wild?
This is his house.
Yeah, I was about to say. Do wild Pokemon just crawl into the city and torment the town life?
Yeah, because this is in the like Viridian City Gym.
What a scary world to live in.
Yeah, where things ever more powerful than you can just show up. Anyway, Red figures out, plants like the sun, so he uses a solar beam. And that's kind of like his getting, that's his tutorial. We're only like 20 pages in.
Yeah. So now I hope everyone has an understanding of why are we covering only one volume per episode? There's a lot going on. It's so far, it's like a slow introduction. I think it really catches its stride in volume 2. At least that's how I felt. But the characters are really fun. It's kind of bouncing back from... Oh, fuck. Sorry, I've been lying. This shit bores me. No, it's been like bouncing from like Red doing some shit on his own, running into Blue, so on and so forth, kind of comparing the two. they're really fun when they interact together.
Yeah.
Because Red's at a point right now where he's like not really that competent. But it's like endearing.
He's like a little dork.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, no, he really is. Which is like in these stories, like, you know, he's gonna just be like fucking sick later.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be so cathartic.
So there's a portion where Gary's trying to catch this Kangaskhan. First of all, holy shit, you're fighting a Kangaskhan with a fucking Charmander. And then Red stops him because like the Kangaskhan has a baby. If he caught that Kangaskhan, would it take the baby as well? Or would the baby just flop out of the pouch?
I don't know. Would both get entered into the Pokedex?
Well, they're the same Pokemon.
You're right.
So just a baby Kangaskhan. Stupid.
Yeah. No, you're so right.
Yeah, I know.
You're so correct.
I'm aware. This shows Blue. There's also where Blue introduces himself, by the way.
Yeah.
It shows him being kind of like a tsundere because he was like, I could have caught it if you didn't interrupt. And then like, but he doesn't go to pursue it afterward, which shows that like, he's like, oh, I fucked up. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are Orthodox Methodist Church Jewish?
Orthodox Jews, yeah.
I didn't know that. More
We're
you know.
talking about Christians.
I'm talking about like literally everybody.
I don't think everybody is a pedophile.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
No, I'm not.
Well, yeah, you're several people at once. You can't be a pedophile.
I am multiple. Not finishing that one. You're not getting that sound clip.
You aren't getting your own sound clip?
Yeah, y'all ain't getting this sound clip.
Oh. Anyway, this is a bit unorthodox. Anyway, he gets Pikachu next.
Yeah. I mean, he's on the cover, but we had a feeling that he was going to get a Pikachu.
Yeah,
know?
never would have guessed.
He's the mascot.
Not my favorite. It's basically Ash's Pikachu all over again.
Yeah.
Except there is no saving him from the Spearow to love him. He's just a dick.
Oh, yeah, Pikachu just stays a dick.
Yeah, and I kind of like it.
Yeah.
He's just like Krillin for the Pokemon.
Yeah, truly. I like this version of Brock.
Difficult. Does he do the thing where he, or is that only in the movie, where he's like, oh, I'm only going to use 2 Pokeballs?
Dude, I forgot that movie came out. That movie was so sick.
Yeah, so did I.
I fucking love that movie. I remember you told me about it like when it came out, and it took me a minute to watch, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah, so Red goes through the gauntlet to go challenge Brock, and he just fucking kills a Graveler.
Yeah.
He freezes it, and it shatters.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's dead.
And then Brock's like, nah, my Graveler.
It's not Brock, it's somebody else. It's just a guy.
Oh, it's Barack. Oh, my Graveler.
My Graveler.
What's up? My Graveler's. My Graveler's dead.
Fuck up.
It's turning to Goofy. My Graveler's dead.
That being said, eventually his Pokemon were like weak or something. The Pokemon Center was closed. Imagine having like your entire world revolve around Pokemon and the Pokemon Center is closed.
Yeah. That's like going to a gas station when it's closed and you're like, fuck, I need gas.
Yeah, in like the middle of abandoned town, and then like thankfully like it lets you pay at the stall, but then like no one's around, every car is abandoned. It's really weird.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, sorry that happened to us.
Then you meet a girl, she's from that town.
Town that doesn't exist.
Town that doesn't exist. You fall in love. Guess you didn't. You make a video about it. It kind of haunts you because the video is getting a lot of views right now, but it's not that good.
Are you talking about mine?
Yeah.
Or yours?
Yours.
Sorry, it happened to both of us.
Your video's not that good.
Yeah, my video is not that good. Anyway, he challenges Brock, and then Pikachu just kills the Onyx.
Yeah.
After Ash saves the Pikachu from some sort of attack, which I guess is illegal in this fight. Pikachu just electrocutes it so hard it explodes into several pieces. I guess I don't have to show you. David's editing this.
Yeah, I won't show you either.
He'll actually blur it out so you can't see it.
Yeah.
No stealing.
No, what's funny about this Brock and why I like him better than the other Brock? Can we talk about how much of a fucking weirdo anime Brock was?
He was horny.
He was horny all the time, which I get it, King, me for real. But I mean,
he was also an adult.
You're always hanging out with me, bro.
True.
But like, He's also an adult, yeah. But
He's hanging
he
out with
was
a bunch
hitting.
of
He was only hitting
10-year-olds.
on. He was only hitting on adult women.
Yeah, but he was hanging out with a bunch of 10-year-olds.
That's a chaperone.
That's fair. That's fair, actually.
He was like, "You kids need some help." Like,
you know what? You've raised my bar of Brock one level.
yeah. Now I'm gonna be super horny all the time, but I promise you, you have nothing to do with it. Anyway, I'm also a Pokemon breeder. So my Pokemon are also really horny all the time.
So we've ever seen Brock like breed Pokemon.
Yeah, bro, it's PG-13. TV 10, whatever. I don't know.
Rated Y for everybody. For youth. Anyway, he gets a Boulder badge. This is a boxing ring, by the way. For no reason. Just like that concert was supposed to be.
What a memory. What a niche memory you brought up.
Which one? The one about Pixley? Or the one?
All memories are niche because no one else has them.
Yeah.
What a niche memory.
Sorry, I gotta stand up and do some exercise according to my watch.
God, that was the same trip too.
Yeah. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, I keep confusing the Smash trip that we took out there to that one airport.
Oh, I went to Delano.
Yeah.
So story time. Not about that. The boxing ring.
Oh yeah.
We went to the Exomania show for Exo. It was Rav, Kill Bill, Love Sad Kid, and a few others.
Oh, you have those cards, don't you?
I do. They're on my wall.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, all of them on my wall. That's why I keep them safe.
Yeah, they're on theme. Go get them.
They're on my wall. I'm not gonna take them off.
Fine.
I'll take a picture of them. They're
One of them is mine.
one of them is Esau's. He gave it to me. We went to go to this concert. It was supposed to be in this warehouse in this wrestling ring, and it gets canceled like a couple hours before the show.
We're already in LA.
We're already in LA. We don't live in LA.
Yeah.
So yeah. We go, it gets canceled. We're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, we have to. So we can't just go back home.
I was literally like, oh no, because I have no idea who this person is or anything. David just wanted company on this, and we were like, oh, tickets are cheap.
Yeah, it was like $10 each. So like, oh man, what the fuck are we gonna do? They send out like a video to everyone on social media being like, hey, if you bought a ticket, we're doing it in this backyard in this house on the hills.
This Airbnb.
Yeah, tonight. So like normal, like we planned.
Yeah.
We're doing it at this house. So pull up, show us your ticket. We'll let you in. It'll be in this backyard. It was on the hills. We saw the sunset, city lights turn on. It was like a beautiful moment that we all shared. It was very nice. But in the meantime, I was freaking out, and we were chilling at a mall to kill time. That was fun. Walking around a mall.
Yeah.
Also got this really good pizza.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I just remembered it right now. I was like, damn, this is good. This is fire. I'm gonna come back. Never did. Don't remember what it was called.
In fact, the next time we got pizza at LA, it almost killed us.
It did, but that was Papa John's.
He told me it was gas.
Papa John's is gas.
He's like, trust me, it's gas. And then we spent all
Well, then
night.
I got gas.
I spent all night puking. I got up in the middle of the night. I was puking, and then I was like, fuck, I also have to take a shit while I was puking.
They don't want to hear this. Sounded like this. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, you didn't. I hope you didn't hear it.
I tricked you though.
I think I turned on the thing just in case.
Yeah, it sounded like this.
Did not cover it at all.
Oh dear God, kill me!
Just in the broken shower tub. Because I think it was also broken that night.
Next day.
No, it was that night. I think it was.
Was it that night?
Yeah, it was the first day
You
we
were
were there.
shitting in the shower? No, you're cleaning your asshole.
Yeah. Anyway, so the pizza was bad that day. We went to the concert. And it was great. I helped some guy on a roof. I think he was like cool or something. Matt
That was Matt Watson. Before the cancellation.
He was canceled?
It's a whole thing.
Is he uncanceled?
Kinda?
Back to your regular scheduled broadcast. The concert was fine.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Is what I like.
That was a good song by Dom.
Only in concert did it sound good to me. I listened to it later and I was like, this is not as hype as it was in the concert.
Oh, the energy is way better live, in my opinion.
That being said, I feel it in my bones. We're going to talk more about the newest character, Misty.
Yeah. Misty. So they actually make Misty kind of like a companion, not for like permanently, not with Brock, which is cool because Brock is weird. I remember when I was a kid, when they got rid of... I'm going to go back to Brock real quick. They got rid of Brock in the anime. I was like, oh, man, no Brock? And then as I get older, I'm like, Brock was kind of weird.
Yeah. But he was also just like a nice guy. Sorry. Is it too close to that? Is it bugging you?
I'm like worried that the mic is touching you and therefore picking up noise.
Like my heartbeat? You listen to it, it's just my heart.
Or just vibration. Anytime you move any part of your body, it's going to feel it.
It's just like
I pucker my asshole every time. But yeah, Brock is just a weird guy. I don't know. But yeah, Misty's cool. They, you know, she's a companion of some sort right now. Her character is really fun, I think.
She's a lot less entitled in this.
Yeah,
she's kind of like a dork.
Oh yeah, Misty is a lot more snobby and like less serious in the anime. She has like fear of bug Pokemon.
Yeah. She's kind of a badass in this.
Oh, this one she's sick as fuck.
Mainly because, you know, spoiler, she's the gym leader, not a sister of the gym leaders.
In the anime, was she just the sisters of the gym leaders, or was she like...
She was one of the Cerulean sisters.
Yeah.
But because she wasn't as pretty as them, she left. But she is qualified to be a gym leader there.
Was she even that good in the anime?
No.
Okay.
She lost to Ash.
Fair. And Ash is not a good gym, not a good Pokemon trainer.
It took him, what, 10, 20 something years to finally win a championship?
In canon, a couple months.
Fuck you. Fuck, I hate that.
They should have aged Ash up.
That would have been cool.
I get why they didn't, because
I don't.
Pokemon anime now is not for us adults. It's for other little babies who picked it up.
Yeah, but the fact is all of it's on canon. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I think Pokemon... There was actually a really good series for second gen Pokemon where it was that trainer. What's his name? Second gen trainer with the yellow hat. Silver? Pokemon Man?
Well, in manga, gold? His name is Silver and Gold.
Yeah, it's Silver. Okay, that's when I played. There's a really good anime that I remember came out. It was really fucking good.
If it's based on the manga, I get you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's based off the manga, but it definitely is based off the game.
Which is based off the manga.
What if that's what happened? What if the manga went so fast and then it started Gen 2 and like made its own Pokemon designs and they were like, oh fuck, now we gotta do this.
Do be like that.
It do be like that. But Misty's cool.
I like Misty. It starts off, and this is where we start seeing like the bad shit for Feathermuck and Team Rocket. They fucked up her Gyarados. He's all mad or something. And then Red just catches it. Apparently there's no thing stopping you from catching other people's Pokemon.
Yeah, unless they released it.
Well, they stole it.
Yeah.
So maybe. So we have no idea. Either way, he just gives it back. He like believes her. She's like, it's not wild, it's mine. So he just gives it back. I was like, tell that to the Pokeball lady and just put it in my pocket and leave. That being said, they're like talking about Team Rocket, and Misty kind of gets them to train after they find a Moonstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a weird tangent about the Moonstone. So we read all the way through chapter 2 or volume 2. This Moonstone didn't come back up.
Yeah, it did not at all.
So I'm sure it'll come back up later. As someone who's read the manga already, it'll probably come back up later.
Yeah.
God, this manga's so fucking long.
How longa?
Pikachu can just cut through rocks with his lightning. By the way.
Yeah.
He cuts a fucking rock and drops it on Team Rocket.
Dude, this Pikachu kicks ass.
Yeah.
This Pikachu would kill the anime Pikachu in like one punch.
Honestly, Red, they make that what's called a lot. Red is way better trainer than Ash ever will be.
Oh, absolutely.
That being said, we see like Princess Misty, despite the fact she still uses a clothesline to dry clothes instead of, a fucking washing machine or a dryer. But she kind of tests Ash a lot, trying to force him to like train with her.
Red.
Fuck. Red. Sorry, they look the same. They don't look the same. And then eventually he like bites the bullet after finding out that she's in fact the gym leader. So they train.
Yeah.
And they skip it.
Yeah, they don't show it. Training arcs do not exist here.
Yeah. That being said, he is collecting a lot of Pokemon, and they show that. Then he's like, fuck, what do I do with all these Pokemon?
Yeah, he's like, it's getting heavy.
Yeah, and then we meet the best character ever, Bill.
Bill's inclusion was so funny to me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was like, because this is when I noticed that, like, the second the Bill chapter started, I was like, this is going on forever.
Yeah.
That's when I noticed it. Because I was like, this feels like a volume 2 type of thing.
Anyway, we don't care about Bill. The only thing Bill did was
turn himself into a Rattata.
Yeah. Red, look at me. I turned myself into a Rattata. I'm Rattata Bill.
I'm Rattata Bill.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is where we get introduced to
Rick.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking. I forgot what Rick sounded. It's been a long time since I watched Rick and Morty.
No, your Rattata Bill was fine. I was doing Rick.
Oh, was it? It was fine.
You were doing Rattata Bill.
Yeah.
That's a good impression.
Anyway, we just get introduced. He introduces the PC and he's storing them digitally now. Saint Anne stuff was weird. This guy definitely... Oh, yeah, we get introduced to the Pokemon fan club. They definitely fuck their Pokemon.
Oh, absolutely.
I was reading this and I was like, these motherfuckers fuck their Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, they're... Also, this reminds me. So we meet Lieutenant Surge here. The relationship that gym leaders have to the story is so different. A lot of them are fucking villains.
In fact, most of them are villains.
Like so far, we have met 3 that are not.
We met 2.
Misty,
Brock.
Oh, sorry, spoiling stuff.
Well, Lieutenant Surge is next. Are you saying he's not a villain?
Sorry.
Would you call him a hero?
He's based. I was thinking of volume 2.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so Ash is kind of getting his ass kicked. Fuck, Red is getting his ass kicked. And he gets thrown into the fucking ocean with his Poliwhirl. And Poliwhirl's remembering the time he tried to save Ash, but he doesn't have any fucking arms because he was a Poliwag. And he evolved.
Red.
Fuck! We keep doing this. Time Red fell into the river when he was a Poliwag and he grew arms to save him, turning into a Poliwhirl. So he's like, what if I just did that again? Instead of growing arms, he got really buff, turned into a Poliwrath. And he just fucking kills...
He just gets yoked.
Everybody. I'd also like to point out how fucking cute this Executor looks. This page.
Yeah.
It's like the height of a child.
I really like that, what's it called? They just skip the evolution process. He's just like, next panel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Ivysaur.
Yeah. That being said, Abra went all the way from Abra to an Alakazam. And the guy was like, I can't fuck this.
Which is weird on his part.
Yeah.
Because they got older.
Yeah.
This is the Epstein ring of Pokemon.
Yeah. I feel bad. Like, why? Also, he left Pikachu behind with this fucking psycho.
Yeah, on Fan Club Island.
Yeah. While he was going to fight crime.
Yeah. Why would he leave, like, one of his 3 Pokemon?
Yeah.
And I guess it would have not have done much. He's fighting Lieutenant Surge, but...
Yeah. Well, Pikachu could have just cut the boat in half.
You're right. He's boat level.
Yeah. He's a boat destroyer.
Yeah.
Or boat buster. There we go.
He's a boat buster.
I'm about to boat bust. Anyway.
I'm about to bust.
Next is the fucking bike race.
Yeah.
He gets a Snorlax.
This was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. It shows Red is willing to think outside the box.
He's so fucking stubborn, he'll go through the deadly forest.
Yeah. That being said, he gets a Snorlax, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
All the prize money went into feeding Snorlax. And then we get into my favorite place of all Pokemon worlds.
Is this Lavender Town?
Lavender Town.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Lavender!
Lavender!
Yeah, I can't leave that in. But however, if we ever have a Patreon or whatever, I'll keep this clip
Okay.
and keep it somewhere safe. Members, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, Lavender Town was the mood definitely shifted.
Yeah. So Pokemon die. There are zombie Pokemon, like dead people. And Pokemon specifically. They're being brainwashed by a Ghastly. So is Blue.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
because he's a beta.
That was the first volume. How do you feel? Sorry.
It was it was fun, man. I mean, I'm excited to read the rest of it. The first volume, my only critique is that it suffers from just getting started.
Yeah.
But the second volume feels a lot more cohesive in that regard. Still jumps around from fucking everywhere to everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, there's just so much to cover per volume.
I like all of these characters.
Oh yeah, like there hasn't been anyone where I'm like, except for the fucking Pokemon fan club. But I mean, I guess you're supposed to dislike them. They're weird.
They fuck Pokemon.
Yeah, they definitely do. You make them fight.
Yeah. What else would you do to them?
Make them come. Get out.
Shut up. Get out.
What does that mean? Get out.
How old are you? I'm 10. Perfect.
For a different club. I mean,
You should meet my buddy Jeffy E. Fuck.
me and Jeffy E go way back.
I'm FEG. He's Jeffy E.
You should have seen him back in the day. He was so hot.
Anyway,
I'm implying that he's remembering it as a child.
yeah. But Jeffy E is the one who likes children. This guy likes to fuck Pokemon.
His Pokemon were so hot.
You should see him back in the day. He had so many hot Pokemon. Anyway, so that's the first volume. I really liked it. It shows Red as a... just like... I don't know. I really like the way they portray these characters. I'll be honest, they don't do a lot of like development so far, but it's the first volume. A lot has happened, and we kind of just see their personality start to show. It's kind of like still building blocks of who they are, while building the world at an incredible pace.
I couldn't tell you much about Red, but I know what the world looks like.
Yeah, there's a pedophile or a Pokemon fucking ring. Sorry, I was thinking about the IRL where there's a pedophile ring.
It's just an empty room where they fuck their Pokemon together. You don't need a club for that. Just keep them home.
Yeah, but
what are you
how
gonna
would you
do it
share?
at a club? I guess. But like, why would you name it like something that like, oh, the Pokemon fan club? I'll go talk to them.
And then you get other people's Pokemon that you can fuck.
Would you want the general public knowing about your Pokemon fucking ring?
No, but you don't have to show them.
They're very open about it.
Well, I don't know. They didn't say it outright. I mean, Red just lent him his Pikachu.
You're very right.
You have to let your Pikachu stay here with me while you're gone. Red's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Pikachu's like, are you gonna fuck me?
Is he gonna molest me?
I'm not gonna get molested. It's a little fire joke.
It's a terrible joke.
Is he gonna molest me?
He's gonna molest me. He's gonna molest me. He's gonna molest me. Anyway, so that's the end of Volume 1 of Pokemon Adventures. I'm really looking forward to rereading everything again. Because I really enjoy this manga up until Diamond and Pearl, where I forget what happens.
Just for transparency's sake, we will only be doing Gen 1 Pokemon Adventures.
We're doing the first 7 volumes. I have no idea how far that goes.
Yeah, first 7 volumes. I mean, I wouldn't mind, because the volumes are so cheap, if it does go more, I wouldn't mind reading more. But
no, not at all. I would not mind at all.
Yeah, but
I'm definitely going to buy more.
in the 7 volumes, it is a lot. So if we will
we
finish,
haven't met Yellow yet. It's 4 games.
Yeah.
Not joking.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll be doing Pokemon. After this, we plan on doing Death Note.
We'll decide later.
Yeah. It's like
I've already got like 19 volumes of Full Metal in my mailbox.
Yeah. Well, the point is we'll be doing other stuff too. But yeah, you like if my brain is correct, you should be seeing this in December. Let us know if you have any Christmas manga you want us to read, and maybe we can work something out. Okay.
I'll see what I can do about Christmas manga.
Yeah. If you like this podcast, if you're watching on YouTube, like the video and subscribe. If you are watching or listening on streaming platforms, rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really does help a lot. We're trying to build the show up, starting from scratch, build the show. And, just be able to do this little book club with you guys. I think it'd be fun to have people kind of chime in with your thoughts. Did you like Pokemon? Did you hate it?
Did you read
it? Are you fucking lying and just saying outwards opinions?
Frankly, we're all for that.
Yeah.
David loves to make opinions on things he's never heard of.
Oh, I love when people comment on the Dragon Ball TikToks and it's clear they haven't fucking read it. I love that.
Same.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.